Yo, what's going on, guys? R7 Shock here, and this video is all about hate. This is another video to my leadership series, so if you haven't viewed any of them or haven't heard of this, feel free to click the annotation on the screen and you will be taken to some of the videos. Pretty interesting. But I just really thought I should share my opinion on hate and, you know, how I deal with it and all that stuff. And, you know, sometimes there aren't ways to deal with it, but I would just sort of like to share mine. So first of all, you know, there's going to be hate wherever you go. In real life, you know, I could guarantee you yourself have dealt with hate a lot of times, whether it's friends saying, oh, you're bad at this sport, or oh, you're not good enough for this, whatever it happens to be. Every single person in their lifetime deals with hate in this sense. And, you know, it's life. What can I say? Every single person deals with it. And with all that, it's hard to deal with it sometimes because, of course, people will hate repeatedly, and sometimes it's not necessarily for a good reason. Like, I could name people who really, really dislike me because of reasons like I haven't let them in the clan, like let them in R7, or I haven't, like one person really, really dislikes me, and it's because I have a rule in R7, I've already explained it, but no trying out for other clans. I want to keep people loyal, and some people are like, you know, in for fame, want to be in other clans and really hate me for having that because I don't want people doing that. So it's hate over and over again, and there are ways to deal with it. One of the biggest ways that I want to tell people, and people really need to recognize, is to not react. That's one of the biggest things. That's how people get in fights, all that stuff, is these reactions, sometimes overreactions, whatever it happens to be. The biggest thing is, if you're getting hated on, if you're getting dislike botted, if you're whatever, you don't put an annotation on the screen saying, you know, dislike botted, or you don't put it as your channel title name saying like dislike botted whatever, or say it's depressing you or saddening you or whatever. You don't say that, because if you say that, then people will see that it's getting you mad, and they're gonna have that drive to keep doing it. They're gonna have that drive to keep disliking your videos. They're gonna have that drive to do whatever they possibly can. But you know what? I could tell you right now, you know, if you dislike this video, I'm not going to be angry. I don't really care. Dislikes don't mean anything. But, you know, if people dislike my videos over and over again, I get 300 dislikes a video, obviously I'm not going to be super happy. You know, who would be super happy? I don't think anyone would. And with doing that, if I reacted to that person taking 6 hours of their time logging on to all their different accounts and disliking it, if I reacted to that, then guarantee it would keep going, because out of that 3 hours of time, they got to see my displeasure for whatever it may be, and that's what people live for, is like that little moment of displeasure, and that's why it will keep going, I guarantee you. So that is the biggest thing. Don't react. Let haters be haters. It's alright. I've been dislike botted tons of times. I have tons of people doing it. I've had a message, one was from, it was like R7 Sky, and he was actually standing over his brother, and his brother was really mad at me, and he's like, Shock, disable the ratings on the video. Shock, he's logging on to all of his accounts, he has like 10 accounts, and disliking the video on every single one of them. Shock, 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 and all that. Like, you know, what if I showed that bothered me? Guess what would happen? I would have tons of people doing that. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me one bit. You know what? Every single one of those 10 accounts is a view. You know, that's why I gotta look at it as. And you know what? Not necessarily YouTube, because I don't do that stuff on YouTube. With Xbox, there's always going to be tons of it. There's going to be tons of people. What I hate, especially, just hate it, when I go in a lobby and people say the words either known or subs. I hate it. I tell people in who are playing on my team, I say don't ever say those words, because every single lobby you get into, I know a lot of people can relate to this. Oh, get known, kid, you don't have as many subs as me. How many subs does your clan have? All that said every single time, and I can't take it because it's so ridiculous. It's like, if you don't have a certain number of subs, they don't respect you as much, and that's why I won't even tell people how many subs my clan has, because it's pointless. So, you know, that really is sort of how I deal with it, and it's It's gotten to the point where it is pretty ridiculous. Every single person getting hated on for everything they do, and people losing motivation. People saying, "Oh, I'm quitting Xbox because the community sucks." And I can tell you, pretty much everyone is a part of that. Is it really difficult if a video's, you know, not super, or you don't like a video, to just, you know, leave it and keep it that? Is it really difficult? The one thing especially that I hate is people saying, "Oh, you're bad, whatever, not up to standards." It's not cool. Anyways, I will talk about probably standards in the next video, I'm guessing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please drop a like and sub if you like my videos. Thanks guys, I really appreciate it. Later.